Alright. Once I can confirm this, if this is up and running and everything. Shit.
We finished decoding the informant's report. That
So
floating kid we've run into a few times now. Looks like he was a test subject in clinical experiments. The Soviets called him the Third Boy. The Third Boy was brought to a lab on the outskirts of Moscow from Czechoslovakia, after which he was due to be sent to a research center in Leningrad, then Siberia,
Roger.
and finally an academic town in Novosibirsk. It doesn't appear that the researchers witnessed the talents we've seen from him, but nevertheless he was quite the popular subject. His latent cognitive abilities suddenly awoke en route to Moscow. According to the report, the Third Boy was easily influenced by other individuals' biofields. Evil thoughts, in particular. They affected his mind like a virus. Extreme anger or resentment, motives for revenge, in other words. Now, during the transport flight to Moscow, the boy was exposed to a powerful mental energy field coming from a certain individual. Ever since, being conscious of his powers, he's become a sort of energy generator. What's unique about him is the way his acute telepathic abilities get taken over by another person's will. The boy began to physically parasitize individuals experiencing extreme anger and codify the host's desires. This includes amplifying the host's natural strengths. Or, in accordance with the host's desires, he can also implant program code in another individual, making them a puppet, essentially. Human neural synapses transmit weak electrical currents between neurons. These electrical currents, though at a level difficult to observe, warp the magnetic field outside the body. The Third Boy is able to pick up these weak fluctuations. Contrary to psychotronics, which involves controlling the human mind, his abilities as a receptor are too high. The emotions he picks up from another individual are amplified and unleashed into his body as they recur in his brain. They turn into microwaves, which then affect the physical world, triggering paranormal phenomena like the spontaneous combustion of organic matter or psychokinesis, moving an object without touching it. There's one other thing. While he's parasitizing a host, the boy's ego gets shut away, allowing the will of the host to take control of his powers, like some annoying static drowning out your own voice. That means he isn't responsible for what's been happening. Somebody's extreme anger has manifested through the Third Boy's powers in ways none of us could have predicted, which would mean this was going on somewhere around us. Looking back on it, a lot of things make sense now. The man on fire, Sahelanthropus, they both came to life thanks to the Third Boy's powers. Everything has been happening through him as a catalyst. We first saw him in the hospital on Cyprus. The boy parasitizing the man on fire's desire for revenge gave him his new abilities in return. He next appeared at the Hamid Fighters Fort where the honeybee was hidden. There, the boy parasitized Skullface's vengeful mind. He controlled Sahelanthropus, making it do whatever Skullface wanted. Same goes for when we extracted Emmerich onto the chopper. When he appeared at the Devil's House in Central Africa, Skullface's will controlled the man on fire via the Third Boy's powers. Everything is clear up to this point. But even the informant couldn't pinpoint who the host was in the cave within Serac power plant. Sahelanthropus suddenly became active, then crushed not only the man on fire, but Skullface as well. Surely neither of them could have been the host. Who else was at that location and bore anger more extreme than either of them?
I'm gonna pause this for just a
will
moment.
was controlling Sahelanthropus, according to the report.
Just want to double check on Paz here, see if anything to do. Because I still haven't gone to any missions for her. Still relating to her in any case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are always so kind to me, Snake.
Can I talk to you anymore? Okay, I guess that's it then.
Come back again, okay, Snake?
You got it.
Development project has been added.
Looking back on it, the man on
I forget all
Face's
that.
will controlled the man on fire.
Let's go then.
So what kickstarted the third boy's power?
I don't know if I care enough to really
Please select
talk about all over again.
Roger.
Third voice, Tackle Mantis, he's a psychic. He's a guy who's...
Arriving shortly at LZ.
No, I was wrong. Hey, no, yes, just Metal Gear Solid. Oh, for some reason I confused Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid together. And I know. I'm better see it. In any case, you have chosen the fade. Good on that.
Gaining altitude.
Alright. Oh, there we are.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to
This should
Afghanistan.
be fairly straightforward. I'm feeling stupid today, so yeah.
Deploying.
I think it's up. Was he up there? Oh shit, there's a bear. Oh shit, there's a bear, and I found the kid.
Whole lot of trouble they put us through. Be careful down there, boss.
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
That is still there. I should have known better. Okay, I'm surprised on that one. Nice! Holy shit! I should do it. think I climbed this tower thing.
That crack would make a good foothold. You can use crack climbing to make your way up.
Is that the other one?
Completed. Side ops list updated.
Okay, subject is in.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Please select landing zone.
Roger.
Why? Why? Why didn't you just start climbing down?
Boss!
Why didn't you... Okay. Let's, Another vehicle.
Please select a supplies requested.
I don't want to go to... I don't want to go
Vehicle
back to the PC.
complete.
I'll go over again. Just for those two things in the same place. Yeah.
Boss, we found weapons in the children's section of the living quarters. As you know, weapons are strictly off limits. We've got some rule breakers. The weapons we found were handmade. Blades ground out of knives and forks, a couple of bow guns built out of scrap, and explosives made using detergents. And get this, the explosives were tightly packed with nails. The kids put the blame on, you guessed it, Eli. I guess that's what he meant by consequences.
I questioned him about it. This time he claimed they want to be put out on missions. Send us to the battlefield, he says.
Miller, enough is enough. You've protected him too much already. It's my turn to question him.
Protected?
What Eli's doing is issuing a threat. Comply with my demands or I'll respond with force. But it'll be war at this rate. Forks and soap aren't gonna kill us, but some of them will end up dead. Is that what you want? Now, I hate to say it, but they want to be on the battlefield. It's time you gave up this fantasy.
Eli, he said they'd rise up against us if we bring the last kid back.
There, you see? Ignore his demands. Don't let him return to quarters. That attitude is contagious. We lose control over them for good.
For the time being, we've confiscated those handmade weapons. We're bumping up security and the number of psychiatric counselors. As for Eli,
He needs some very special care.
you mean solitary?
Well, we can't leave him in contact with the other kids. If you won't do it, I will. Boss, keep working on extracting those kids.
Okay. It'll take me a second to actually reach there, so you know what?
I have spoken enough. Your men can take it from here. Will you permit me to rest? Have something to eat?
I thought you don't eat.
I can subsist without food. But there is more to the act of eating than nourishment. We receive nature's blessings and reaffirm our part in it. And in doing so, we express our gratitude.
Sorry, it's, hearing you say you don't need to eat and that you're a part of nature in the same... Anyway, what can we get you? Not exactly a five-star restaurant, but the kitchen's used to serving a lot of different appetites.
Hamburgers.
Hamburgers?
Even we didn't have become Americanized. I eat them often back home.
And you just can't let them go. Well, as far as symbols of the American Empire go, hamburgers are pretty good. The victory of capitalism. people suffered so much at the hands of America. And you asked for hamburgers.
We have suffered more than you can know. But I do not see hamburgers as an accomplice. A single dish, providing a balanced helping of nature's blessings. Meat, grain, and vegetable. How could anyone hate such a magnificent thing?
Says the guy who can survive on photosynthesis. Balance has nothing to do with it. You just like a good burger.
That is also true. Be warned, though. I have very high standards.
Don't worry. I do too. All right then. One good old-fashioned all-American icon coming up.
Man, too bad I can't hear that subtitle.
I hope you bought a better hamburger this time, Kazuhira.
Right. Well,
The last one was lacking in every way. The patty was too thin, the bun too dry, and the lettuce days old at best.
hey, that was 100% all-beef patty, and no shortening in the bun either.
Nature's blessings, unadulterated, in hamburger form. Is that it? But when taste falls short, so does our gratitude to nature. Making such precious blessings unpalatable is sacrilege.
I hate to admit it, but
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
settle for second best. That's why I had him run some more R&D, develop a new burger. In fact, one of our researchers just dropped by with the latest results. Here it is. See how you like this?
We shall see indeed. I thank you for this bounty, Mother Earth.
So, what's the verdict?
Not bad,
And?
but it does not hold a candle to what I ate back home.
Everyone's a critic. Damn it. I was sure the Kobe beef, but maybe we didn't have enough. If we had any more, we're cutting into our profits.
Profits?
We'll be taking a loss on every unit.
What are you talking about?
Huh? Oh, anyway, I'll be back with another round of product.
I will be waiting. Did you say product?
Analysis complete. The map has been updated. Analysis complete.
Okay, how do I... No. Oh, okay.
Weather will clear shortly.
lot of trouble they put us through. Making me worry like that. Subject is in.
Instructions arrived at Mother Base.
Okay, for this last one, we're gonna actually go back to the helicopter.
The kids you brought back to base have laid out the situation. They all escaped to each of their home villages.
Roger.
Trying to get home and lost their way. Not that homesickness is gonna explain everything we've seen.
Each of their home villages. They were trying to raise troops for the rebellion.
You really think these kids have an armed uprising in them?
You read the report of the security team member who had a rock thrown at him. There'll be a riot if we don't do something. And Miller, this is because you didn't act fast enough.
Fine. I'll admit you were right this time.
Seal off the kids' quarters from outside contact before it's too late.
All right.
Eli said his rebellion would start when the last kid is brought back, right? You better be ready to meet him head on if it really happens.
Yeah.
You should have left it to me in the first place.
Boss, they're just kids. We have a responsibility to see that those kids make it. It's not about feeling protective or the pros and cons. I hate kids. That's exactly what I heard from the people who raised me. People who abandoned me, more like. That's the spark that kept me going, you know? I wanted to show those adults what I was made of. Wanted to get back at them one day. Before I knew it. The kids you brought back to base have laid out this. They all escaped. Boss, that's the get them one day. Never saw it coming. All of a sudden, people treated me as an adult. Some adult I turned out to be. But I feel like if my life had been different, if the adults I knew had been different, I could have grown up better. Yeah, that's it, all right. I wanted to use those kids to test that theory. That's all this was. From their point of view, I'm no different from the assholes who gave me a hard time. When this is all blown over, I'll talk it out with them. If that's still possible. Boss, there are still kids out there. Bring them back safe.
Boss, it's me. Eli's revealed what he wants. He wants to speak with you. With Big Boss. He just said, bring my father here. Eli's too smart for his own good. No way to tell what he's thinking. All we know for sure is his men are important to him. That means we can use the escaped kids as leverage in any negotiation. Once you brought the last one back, I'll interrogate him. If the kids do rise up, we'll meet them full force. End of story. I didn't want things to turn out like this. We could have prevented it, but it's too late now. If Eli means to take this all the way, he's gonna force us to do the same. Boss, go get that last kid.
Okay. Well, that's all that. Let me go ahead and check up on,
Please specify project.
Alright. Interesting.
Please select a landing zone.
There. Yeah, that's kind of all I got here.
Development project has been added. Please specify project.
There we go.
Be careful down there, boss.
Please select a deployment point.
It's a little farther than I thought, but it is what it is.
Buddy has infiltrated and the map has been updated. Marker placed.
Oh, so that's how they're handling it. They're all up there.
The map has been updated.
Are they actually all up there? Are these just decoys? Huh.
According to the intel team, the escaped kids should be around here. Locate and secure them.
Oh, so ow. No one in. Is there a reason why these guys are holding like him hostage like this? Like, he's just some random kid in the middle of this war going on. Soviet Union and Afghanistan. So like, why? What's the point here? Why are they going through all this trouble? I don't know. Yeah, I was about to go that way. There was another one. Oh. Get the rest. Yeah, there's something odd going on. Why are there so many diamonds around here? This explains everything. Well, not really, but I don't know. I don't really know what I expected. Man, I can barely see that.
You have arrived at your destination.
Why are the skulls here? Or why were the skulls here? 'Cause this doesn't just happen. That's like a shortcut, but like... Oh, never mind, it worked out. Yippee!
Boss, I've updated the mission list. We've received a new job offer.
Updated.
The details are on your iDroid.
Extraction arrived at the mother base.
Interesting.
Please select a landing support helicopter
Roger.
requested.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at mother base. updated.
Just to check up. Oh, there is more.
Please select
Let's go get 'em.
heading to Central Africa.
I'm gonna do the whole, yeah. Yeah, excuse me, I heard that. Yeah, let's get this ball rolling.
Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
Good. There. What? Can you see me run from over 100 meters? Or around 100 meters? Crazy.
That's the target. I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss.
Look at he threw a grenade this fucking time.
Map has been updated. Marker placed.
Did I miss? I guess I did. Okay. This is... Got him. Okay, awesome.
Side-up completed.
You gonna extract him?
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
What do you mean you're going to extract? Did you...
Please select a
Whatever.
mission.
What's this? Ooh, this is going to be interesting.
The CFA are gearing up for a large-scale attack against Angola's MPLA. They're assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport and will be ready to move soon. We've been contracted by the MPLA to put a stop to them. But the civil war will keep burning on, whether we accept this job or not. Another East-West proxy war with the communist MPLA on one side and the capitalist-funded CFA on the other. An endless seesaw of blood and violence played out in the hands of the superpowers. I had my doubts at first. I think we should take this job. Skullface is gone, but Cypher still remains. Competition with rival PFs will only get more intense. For us to survive, we need to expand our organization and get strong enough that no one can threaten us. So our only option is to fight and grow, and fight and grow.
Gaining altitude.
Yeah, we got something.
Departing.
Side ops list updated.
No. Really?
Please select
You need to go
landing zone
immediately,
heading
huh?
to Afghanistan. Deploying.
Sure.
Enemy equipment detected. Map has been updated. Marker placed.
Be careful down there, boss.
What do you mean? Exclamation point.
That's the target. I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss.
Please select landing zone.
Roger.
Side op completed.
You gonna extract him?
Extraction arrived.
Chica.
at base.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
There you go. Quick and easy.
Gaining altitude. Departing.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base. Side ops list updated.
Oh, there are tents. I was fucking joking, god damn it. Where is it?
Please select a landing zone.
There's no harm in getting GD there.
Deploying.
Well, duty, let's get the last guy. Because I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure this is the last guy. Then, I don't know. There's something landing here. He's gonna immediately.
Be careful down there, boss.
That's the target.
Not even a chance.
I remember him. He was off base during the attack 9 years ago. Bring him home, boss.
Please select landing zone. Side op completed.
Subject on board.
Extraction
Leave the rest to us.
arrived at
This
Mother
is
Base.
B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ.
Not. This is seriously. This is. We have told him just to land. Like, yeah, we'll be quick. Let's just land so we can. I don't call you over again. I think if you call them back in, and
Gaining altitude.
then our time, we don't tell you.
Departing.
Okay, I think that's actually everything. That's a different number. Alright.
Please select a landing zone. Heading to Mother
So
Base.
pet check up on Paz. Now hopefully I won't have to go and talk to her multiple times for this. I can just talk to her once. But honestly, I don't know. Fine. don't know what that sound is. I think the music clock is in here. We're gonna ignore that. Because I don't want like damn copyright strikes. Already knowing enough to have to. Not before. Oh. I think one of the other videos got age restricted or whatever. But oh well, I guess.
Oh, Snake.
I have multiple pictures for you to look at.
What is it, Snake? The Costa Rican Sea. It is so beautiful. Costa Rica means rich coast. Please, please, get them out of my country. Them?
Who?
Huh? Who was I thinking of? It was... And then I... No, that is not right. But I am an angel of peace. I am a student. I am so tired.
I think I may have to go and talk to her
Here a while.
multiple times for this now. I don't think it's gonna be as simple as me simply leaving and re-entering. I wish. Oh, I can. I can actually. I was kind of joking. No, I do actually have to leave and come back. So I will simply leave and come back.
I finally had a decent draft of the lyrics, so I showed them to Professor Galvez first. He liked them. He said I had done a superb job capturing the sense of a young
Where'd he
girl's
go?
troubled heart. There were one or two lines I thought needed brushing up, so although he said lyrics aren't my specialty at first, he gave me some advice. Everything he said made perfect sense. When I tried putting in his changes, they made the song feel deeper, more sincere. That is the professor for you. He always has the answer. With the lyrics finished, I was ready to show Miller. He does not often take things seriously, but all of a sudden, he was saying, Paz, you have the soul of an Enka songwriter. And I did not even listen to Enka all that much. Maybe I am pretty talented after all. But still, it took so much time to write the lyrics that there is hardly any time left to rehearse before Peace Day. The three of us rushed into the makeshift practice studio on Mother Base to see how we sounded together. Miller strummed away with a big smile on his face. I sang the main melody, and Professor Galvez improvised a backup melody. I know the professor is smart, but is there anything he cannot do? And Miller's guitar playing sounded a lot better now that he stopped singing. But I can hardly criticize his voice. I thought I had learned the song well enough to sing to the tape as I wrote the lyrics, but I had trouble with the pitch and kept missing the rhythm. I have to practice, but there's almost no time left. It is just 3 days until Peace Day. Wait, I thought there were 3 days left before. I went and checked today's date with Miller and the professor. The date has not changed. It is the same day. Something is strange. Am I reliving the same day?
Interesting. Oh, I should have used the shot. Oh, well. Okay, well, we'll send that shortly.
Please select a mission. dispatched. Unit dispatched.
Here we go.
Please select a mission.
Eliminate the CFA armor column.
Mission accepted.
Trying to remember what actually happened.
Mission not
What actually
accepted.
happens in this mission, but I can't remember.
Mission heading to Central Africa.
Like, yeah. See that. Oh yeah, so this, if I neutralize a soldier or whatever, or anything, the dog can now just straight up extract him. And I find that really funny to me. I don't know why. We're gonna bring a D-Walker here. Yeah. And I don't know if I should get the battle dress for this. Let's do CPD. I don't think I've ever legitimately ever used D-Walker.
CFA are assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport. Your job is to wipe them out. Listen to the tape for the contract details. Just be aware that the column's commander served with 5 Commando and later made a name for himself in South Africa's 32 Battalion. He's a hardened veteran, so don't take him lightly. Boss, I have a report from the intel team. The targets are now on the move. I've sent the predicted route to your iDroid. Check your map.
There's one there, one there.
Be careful down there, boss.
If we can go toward the... See if we got first. Only 4 and 4? Alright. That's 8 missiles there. Then I have a bunch of missiles on my person. Happy. What the fuck? What? No!
Boss, what happened? Boss!
This is more annoying than I thought it would be.
The CFA are assembling an armored column to the north of Nova Braga Airport. Your job is to wipe them out.
What's the hell here? Seems like they're moving. Okay.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been updated.
Don't let your buddy die, Stay. I'm pulling them out of there.
What? What?
Boss, come in.
Okay.
Boss? Boss!
This is really stupid, and I am upset.
Please specify a project.
Okay.
Please specify a project.
Can't tell them what okay, well, I'm mad. I'm salty. And I think this is stupid. Whatever. Oops, not the button. That's not the button I wanted.
Select unit. Staff dismissed.
I'm gonna have to do some things here to improve D-Walker, improve the rocket launcher. That was really stupid.
Please select a mission.
One of these specialists back here, not all of it back here, but I'm gonna have to try and do this one again. And I think mechatronics was one of them. The materials in here. I'm gonna redo some of these. Man, that was annoying. Alright, yeah, we're ending on a loss here, fellas. See you guys next time.